man, it's got punch. I can't believe the all-new Ford Mustang, the new Dark Horse, has more horsepower than a standard C8 Corvette. Now, does it really mean too much having a little more horsepower? Well, when you consider one thing, bragging rights, oh, it definitely does, for sure. But when it comes to acceleration, it's going to be very interesting learning more about this new Mustang. And we will soon, stay tuned for that, especially on the racetrack. I cannot wait to see how it drives. But the thing I want to highlight upon is, considering it has 500 horsepower, the power-to-weight ratio should be the ultimate power-to-weight ratio for a Mustang GT of all time, right? I don't know about that, because something weird is going on throughout all of these ages of cars, new generations coming out. It seems like no matter what happens, every time we get a replacement generation for a car, like the next one coming, whether it's from like the S197 gen Mustangs to the S550 new body style from 2015, all the way up until now with the new 7th generation Mustang, the chassis, the platform itself has, over the years, gotten heavier and heavier and heavier, and it's getting to a point where, are we ever going to see the return to the days of manufacturers trying to make cars even lighter? And I'm not trying to make a complaining video towards manufacturers, but I'm making this because this is something that is completely getting blown out of proportion. I think it shouldn't be like this. Car brands, when it comes to making a performance car, they know, like the engineers, they know that weight is critical. The problem is this: we're getting to a point where the brands also know that their buyers, they want more and more luxuries, more amenities, right? And these amenities, they add weight for sure. The new Mustang weighs 3,800 pounds, well, 3,868 pounds for their Dark Horse model, which is their performance track capable vehicle. When you consider that, then also consider the fact that that's without carbon fiber wheels, and this is Ford's Ultimate Track Edition GT model with the 5-liter Coyote. How is that going to stack up on the racetrack? Yeah, we gained 40 more horsepower over the previous Mustang GT, but is that really going to matter when the car weighs even more? The GT 350R I had back in the day, I believe, was within 3,600 pounds, like that threshold. Nowadays, you don't see that anymore at all. And it's sad because a convertible Dark Series, a convertible Dark Horse, that weighs over 4,000 pounds. So it's going to be very unique seeing the standard Mustang weighing that much. How much is the new GT350 going to weigh? Or the GT500? I'm very curious to see. Is it going to be something drastic? We've always seen with these cars that the performance models, they tend to add weight. Ford did it right with the GT350R. It weighed less than the standard Mustang because he had no back seats. It was stripped out. But not many people actually ended up buying the car, which is funny because since not many people bought the, and actually I'll go back, I'm referring to the stripped out version without the AC. Not many people bought that variant. Over time, Ford learned that, hey, all of our Mustang buyers, they want to buy the version that has a subwoofer in the back, but also is track focused, because what is more popular? More people want the most performance possible, but also the most luxury and amenities you can get for the money. People who track, go to the racetrack, or can actually dive deep into the performance of an automobile, it's a very slim market. Look around us right now. There's all these cars in California. Do you see one sports car? No, I don't see one anywhere. These are all commuters. When I see sports cars, like a Porsche or something else, majority of the times, the person driving it, you know, a lot of them haven't even gone full throttle before, or they don't want to get near the performance limit of the vehicle or even drag race it because they have no interest in that. They just want a performance vehicle that looks cool. That is the problem I think we're facing with new cars coming out, with Mustang GT, the EcoBoost coming out. Even the EcoBoost weighs more than the GT350R did, and it's got a 4-cylinder. What am I thinking right now? I'm very concerned. On the racetrack, you begin to love cars that can weigh less. Then the lower the weight, the more natural and agile a car can feel. It's more exciting. When you consider when a car can weigh as much as a pickup truck or more than a sedan, imagine tossing that around, going through tight corners and hairpins and apexes. Is it really something that you want to toss around and throw or brake late at 160 miles an hour? I really don't know. You can manage weight very well. That's why we're seeing carbon fiber wheels on the new Dark Horse Mustang. It's a very good idea. I like what Ford is doing there because it's going to make the car feel lighter. The point I'm trying to make is this. We're not really going to see vehicles that weigh very low in the 3000s anymore, unless it's like a Miata. It's got the right upgrades, right? It's got powerful V8. It's got a manual transmission, cooling, wide, sticky tires. We're gonna see. Please let me know in the comment section down below, what are your thoughts on this analysis of weight? Is it a bad thing that Ford is having this new Mustang weigh that much, that it gained weight? And let's break this down. Why does the new Mustang weigh more? I'll tell you exactly why right now. Same chassis fundamentally as the S550 generation cars, but then you have all this new tech, all these new LCD screens and all these amenities and better quality interior materials everywhere. That adds weight. So when people complain about how the Mustang interior wasn't the best, like me, I was complaining about that. Like, oh my gosh, I wish this $100,000 Ford Mustang GT 500 track pack had a better quality interior. It's got the same interior as a standard Mustang. But hey, they're doing it. Now it's weighing more. Can they find ways to lower that weight? That's the question. Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I think Ford can do it. I know the team at Ford, when they put their mind to something, they can build cars unlike anything else on the street. The Ford GT, when they're developing that car, no compromise. Absolutely no compromise. And Ford is offering stripped out versions of the Dark Horse. So I know I've mentioned that yet. We're probably gonna get a comment already because they didn't watch the full video, which I fully understand. Yes, they are making stripped out versions of the Dark Horse. There's one thing that wasn't really explained too well, and that's the fact that it's going to look like the Dark Horse, the S model, and the other one, I think it was like the Dark Horse R, they aren't street legal. Yeah, you're getting a stripped out car with a roll cage, FIA certified roll cage and racing bucket seats, all that good stuff, but now it's not street legal. Can they make a version that builds upon the street legal car, but is just more stripped out, like an SVJ version of the Mustang GT? That'll be really cool to see. All right, here's the deal. Let me know, what do you think in the comment section down below? Are we facing a new generation of cars, a new era? An era where we're not going to see vehicles get lighter, they're going to weigh more and more and more to the same of a pickup truck? That's my question, and I hope that the team does well on this vehicle. I know they have the skill. Ford does a great job with these new cars. I commend the team. When you lower weight, you got to think about one thing. It's the same as increasing power. It's the same as putting on bigger brakes, I guess you can say, or making the car have stickier, wider tires. When you lower the weight of the vehicle, everything gets improved. Acceleration, deceleration, handling, grip, you name it. Well, grip can be managed very well for heavier vehicles, which is why the Plaid can accelerate so fast off the line, because it's so heavy that the tires can't slip. But for the corners, for taking a corner fast and slowing down, you don't want to weigh a lot. Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I want to make this video to break down this idea because it's not being talked about. We need to lower the weight of new cars. What am I saying we for? I'm just sitting here in a C8R talking to you, brainstorming, having this cool chat. I want to hear what you have to say, so please let me know. Anyways, thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button to help me out and subscribe for much more great content coming out your way. I'll see all of you in the next episode. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you're up to date on all the new videos coming out.